of the year. And it's freezing cold where I am right now. But we're gonna get through it, man. Hey, I want to welcome everybody in. The first thing I want to celebrate before we get hold on. Wrist check before we even get started. I have on a Hamilton. Look at that. The Khaki King. Yeah. Yeah, this thing is legit. We're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. But today I want to celebrate the fact that in 2024, down to the last wire, right? I was at the channel was at 2991, right? And I said, hey, we're close to getting that. You know what I'm saying? The 3,000. And I went back. I actually went back. But when I got up yesterday morning, chilled with the family, kicked it or whatever, I looked at I get my phone pinged and I looked down and I said, yo, I'm at 3,000. So I got up this morning and I was at 3,032. So yes, we hit that 3,000 mark. I wish I had my buzzer with me, man, so I can go ahead and hit that. Yo, what's going on, Skylar? What's happening, man? Welcome in, brother. And that is oh yeah, breakfast is here. Well, I guess this is lunch now at this point.
I mean, it's whatever you want it to be.
Okay, well, yo, Patel, thank you for coming in. Happy New Year. Donations for your work. Appreciate you. Swing by tonight if you're around, talks and watches with us. Man, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you coming in. Happy New Year to you and your family. I wish nothing but the best for you guys. I hope that 2025 is blessed for you, all of you guys. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Hold on, wait a minute. Since that's a super chat, I give you the backhand bounce real quick. Yeah, that's for you. Thank you so much. Hold on, man. I gotta pray over the food. All right. I tell you, this food be busting over here. You cook this, don't you? I know you cook it. I know you do. Food busting. Woo. Lord have mercy. Now, what I want to talk about today. What up, Jay Jones? Sand deep in the building. Let's talk predictions, man. Let's talk predictions. We are 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And if you are watching this on a replay, what do you predict will be the watch brand of the year? Now, I'll tell you what I did. Since, matter of fact, a week before the first of the year, I started watching the prediction videos. I watched all the lives. I watched Chrono 24. I looked at a lot of people. And a lot of people are saying, "What's up, Nightwing? Welcome in." A lot of people are saying, some people are like completely just like way left field. For the most part, I think a lot of people are bringing it down to Rolex and Tudor are definitely going to have a great year. And it's basically Tudor's going to have another colorway according to the horologist professionals out there on YouTube. I said this myself. I said I believe that towards the end of the year, I saw Omega just putting out a bunch of hits, right? And whether people liked it or not, I thought they were pretty decent colorways. I believe Omega's going to have a knockout year this year. That's just my personal opinion. Tudor, I mean, they killed it this year too. I can't even lie about it, man. When they came out with the GMT, the monochrome, and then the FXD, which was my favorite of all of them. I think that was, you know what I'm saying, that was it. But then, what I did was, I took my own personal little survey, right? And this was just, I talked to 10 people yesterday. And just asked them, I said, all right, let me ask you, what would be your prediction for watches of the year? And I was surprised at some of these people, some of the answers. Well, actually, I wasn't. I was just like, okay, that's pretty interesting. So, okay, one, I'm gonna say I was surprised because one of the collectors is an affordable collector, but he stated the one watch he wanted to see this year is Vacheron, the 222, right? And I said, okay, so Vacheron is celebrating a anniversary this year, right? It's 270 years, I think. So I wouldn't have, so I guess I can't say that surprised me because I was like, yo, bro, we've never talked about Vacheron ever, except for like when I dropped that video or the short. Hold on, let me see. I predict by the end of 2025, a man named Travis will control all the influence. And it starts, man. Here we go. Here we go. I can't mess with Skyler, bro. I can't mess with Skyler. Well, he said it again. Nothing changed for New Year's. Eating again. You doggone right. That bite was for you, Jay Jones. Good stuff, boy. Watch of the year, Vacheron 56 Black Dial, or Rolex Presidential 40s Slate Ombre. It's funny you say that, man, because that was the other thing was Rolex. Okay, so I know that, you know what's funny about predictions? Predictions always turn into what you want to see, right? So it was like, I predict that Rolex will come out with like 3 new designs, or the Milgauss will return, and it'll be in titanium. But that titanium was like, that's what I want, right? And not what I wanted, but that's what this collector wanted. It was like, I want to see Milgauss in titanium, right? And Brigade is celebrating a birthday too, or anniversary, right? I don't know how many years though. But at the end of this conversation, of the prediction conversation, we all agree, it's like, well, that is great. That is honestly great. Some people can afford the whole thing. Trappy New Year, y'all. Hold up, I gotta get in there. Yeah, man, that's almost a dang dash. Something like that. Thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. We getting off to a good start, man, because the money that's coming in right now, man, we're gonna be able to do some stuff, man. This year, okay, so here's my prediction for this year. My prediction for this year, we will have a phenomenal year for veterans, right? There's a company that I'm supporting. I'm voting for them to be the supportive company of the year when it comes to veterans, because they are doing some crazy stuff, man. They got bowling, fishing. They are taking these veterans. So just take a break for a second, real quick. I will say this: there's some veterans right now that I've been around, mentally have been destroyed by what they've experienced, and then making that transition back to civilian world. They just couldn't mesh. And I've met veterans that have been jacked up for years, and these people have been working with them, helping them and stuff like that, and now their lives are getting better. I pay for that stuff. I will, man, look, they be like, hey, this person needs shoes. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. In 2024, there was a veteran that said, hey, man, I want a fresh pair of kicks, man. I was like, what size do you wear? I would have went and bought them, but it just so happened he wore 13. So I gave him a pair of Jordans that I had, never worn. Just took them. Boom, there you go. I don't care about that, bro. If I can help a veteran, boom. So I predict that sickle cell, here we have people that's fighting here. They go and do the best. I know this guy, he has 2 daughters that suffer from sickle cell, to the point where he has a popcorn company business in the mall. It's times where he has to close down shop because his daughter, when they go through crisis, that's it. His whole focus is on them. So I'm supporting them as heavy as I possibly can. So all the money that you guys do, I'm predicting that we'll be able to help out at least 5 companies this year, at least 5. And I'm talking about tremendous. And I'll still be able to get watches for people too. I'm gonna be buying watches for people this year. Wistful Ignorance is in the building. What's going on? Welcome in. Omega Speedmaster was most talked about watch. Don't know how much it influenced. Let's talk about it. Auntie Mama's Kitchen, what's happening? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody that's just coming in. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I got everybody's comment. Thumbs up that. Trap, I predict Jay Jones will not buy many watches. You know what? I can stand behind that prediction. You know why, Jay Jones? You know why I predict that you won't buy so many watches? Because you bought every model that Invicta has last year. There's nothing left. And we all know they're not really pushing out that much this year. So, but quiet as kept. I don't know. Something's brewing. I know some people are asking questions about why Shop HQ hasn't done anything or what they're going to be doing. What is this e-commerce thing that they're talking about? Maybe they're going to function like Amazon. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see. Trap. I didn't forget about Sujis. I said I was going to send. I broke my phone. New one should be in tomorrow. All right, bro. No problem, man. No problem. Hey, bro. Listen, man. Win this thing. I ain't worried about it because as far as time, it comes right on time. That's all I can say. Trap. Do you have any New Year's resolution? I did not. I gave myself a goal though. This will be my 48th year on this planet, and by my birthday, so I do this push-up challenge every year. So by July, I would have completed 48,000 push-ups. That is my goal for this year. 48,000 push-ups by July. 48,000, yes, 48,000. And yeah, I've done it before. No big deal. Yeah, it's a challenge though. And if you think that's impossible, look up, I'm gonna just challenge you guys as far as push-ups is concerned. Look at, I think a guy, he got the Guinness World Record for the most push-ups, I think in 24 hours, man. Back in 1993. I can't remember how many, it was a stupid amount, like, gosh, I can't remember, 40,000 push-ups or something like that. He did 40,000 push-ups in like 24 hours. The most push-ups ever done. I don't think nobody's ever beat his record. That's a lot of push-ups. I'll support you. Thank you. I did, Jay Jones, I did not, bro. I did not. Here's the deal. Now, if Wing watches this, Wing, I definitely support that mystery box. It's ceramic. It's all ceramic. I think the case and the bracelet is going to be ceramic. And it's under $200. I predict that Aragon watches, Wing's Creations, will have a phenomenal year. As always, right? The people get behind it, and they, the more and more people talk about it. And I'm gonna do an experiment too. As far as that, I'm gonna talk. I am actually going to talk more about Aragon this year. I'll get back into these predictions. But no, I didn't get it because I said the first watch that I want to buy for this year is my Certina, and I'm not moving. Because I can't get Certina right now. I'm recouping from December. December wiped me out financially, man. So I probably won't buy a watch till maybe middle of February or even something like that. I'm gonna tell you another watch that has been on the radar for a long time, but I haven't pulled the trigger. I'm going to actually get Italian twine this year. I'm going to get Italian twine. I have supported so many different watch brands, and I know people. If you don't know what Italian twine is, check it out. I like Italian twine for the spirit of entrepreneurship. And just look at the story. Even if you don't like to watch or buy the watch, just look into the story. There's a YouTube video on Italian twine, but I'll recommend that you go over to the website, look up Italian twine. It is a street out there in the 757 out there, Virginia. So, all right, so let's get back into this prediction and stuff that I've seen so far. So Rolex was predicted to be one of the top sellers this year, possibly doing titanium, but there's nothing hinting to that. I think that's the beauty of wondering and hoping for your favorite brand to do something. I personally think that Omega is going to knock it out the box. Now, get this. Out of all the conversations I've had, I've been to a number of ADs. I've been to one that sells Rolex, brand new, not pre-owned, and Tudor. I've been to Moyers Jewelers that actually sells. They sell pre-owned Rolex, and they go through those Rolexes just like that, man. I'm telling you, the only ones I seen, like, they'll get the which ones sell the fastest? So they got the Kermit. Did they have the Kermit? No. They didn't have the Kermit. They had the Starbucks and the Hulk. Those two went just like that. Then they had a bunch of Daytonas. They had a Daytona that had the meteorite. That meteorite went quick. It was in there and it was gone. I don't even think that thing lasted 2 weeks. But according to the people that work over there, the dealers over there, are telling me that Omega is their number one seller, then Breitling is number two. So, Leah's in the building. Oh man, hide your watches. No wrist check. Don't wrist check while he's in here. You think you safe? Because he's like man, he on YouTube. He in the chat. If you post your watch online, he has a way to transfer your watch from your wrist to his room. And we don't know where he is in the world. He's saying he's in Chicago, but I don't believe it. He's in some underground lair. It's probably in one of DK's submarines. I'm on to you. If I didn't know any, but I think you and DK working together. Yeah, I think you guys working together. All right, so let me see something. I asked. So I asked ChatGPT what would be the top brands in 2025, and it stated that Rolex, Patek, and Audemars, and Omega, and Richard Mille will be at the top of the list. Now, with that being said, I did this last night too, and the conversation I had last night is that that's all fine and dandy, but I only know a few people that can go out and buy Richard Mille just like that, and now that they're not interested. Now he has a Rolex, though. He'll buy a Rolex before he'll buy Richard Mille. He won't do that one. Hey man, quit playing with me, bro. Hold up. What are you talking about? If I get snatched, y'all know Lee did it, man. He in here somewhere. Bro, I got my back to the wall, bro. I can see you coming. You better go on. Quit peeking. You peeking through a window or something. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Said Lee will never get me. I got a NATO strap on my Vostok watch. Peace to the world. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, that's something else I will predict, that this will be a year that people will accessorize. People will accessorize. What do you guys think about that? The prices of watches are going up. Prices of watches going up. Now, while you guys are pondering on that, I have my notebook sitting over here just in case you mentioned something that we didn't cover today. We're 18 minutes in, and of course, I'll show you guys some watches. And what I did was something a little different today. I know we're talking predictions and stuff like that, but I want to really kind of cover watches that I would say, from my perspective, based on YouTube, fall by the wayside, but they are doing good in their communities, right? So it's kind of hard to predict who's going to have like a knockout year. Now, I was on the original OC listening to their live last night, and I listened to their predictions, and there was somebody else live yesterday that I was bouncing from chat to chat, and of all the predictions that were said, Dennis, I was on Dennis, watching with Dennis, watches with Dennis, and we threw out some names, and there were some watches that he did cover, which I will gladly show you. One of which, Tissot, On the chat and in the replay in 19 minutes, if you made it this far, do you think that Tissot, the PRX, is overplayed? Are you tired of seeing this model? And I'm just asking the question. It's not like Tissot gonna look and say, oh my gosh, they was over on Trap Channel and they said they're tired of this, so we have to move on. I'm just wondering, I'm asking you guys, do you think that this watch is played? Like they need to move on to something else? And while you guys are answering that or pondering that, I'll tell you this one thing about this brand right here. Yes, I personally like this. I like it. I just like it. I like it. I love the way the bracelet plays with the light and stuff like that. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I enjoy this one. I do like the carbon that they got. The carbon, that forged carbon case. I think that is super dope. I really like that watch. It's real sporty, man. I just like it. I like it, and that may pop up on the radar this year, possibly. We'll see. Let me see. Happy, my wallet, more in my wallet, but I don't need anything. Great Santini, what's going on? Welcome in. Watchdog, what's happening? All right, so I'm gonna ask a different question too, because I had asked Google what was the best brand for 2025. Allow our vision to site. Best watch brand in 2025. Let's see what. No. Oh, no. Asked the wrong one. Hold on, I'm sorry. I need to go to Google. Man, why y'all keep taking me back over into this darn thing? Best watch brand in 2025. Blissful ignorance. What you talking about? Let me see. Happy New Year, but to be honest, it feels just like 2024 crap. Tissot PRX is unique watch. Rocking my Aragon Dive Master 4 Evo, getting pics. Oh, okay. He said Vic can afford anything. Vic, I'm sure your wallet and wife would love that. Oh, because you said you done collecting. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. Vic ain't the one, man. Janet will buy a watch before he will. Now, I'm not, hey, she a sniper, bro. I'm telling you. His wife is a sniper when it comes to watch collecting, man. And it's funny, man. As far as ladies, man, I've seen some aggressive women with their collection. She's one of them, man. She is a silent assassin. I'm telling you. His wife plays no games when it comes to watch collecting. Godfather's in the building. Hey, you know I ain't lying. Okay, so let's see what Google said. All right, it said, let me see. Some of the top watch brands in 2025 includes, and this is pulling from Chrono 24, and there's several sites that they're pulling from. They are considering Rolex to be number one, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Vacheron Constantin, how do you pronounce it? Whatever. Omega, Richard Mille, JLC, Breguet, and Tag. Honorable mention is Moser, Hublot, IWC, Cross Studios. I'm not familiar with Cross Studios. And Laurent Ferrier. I've heard the name of Laurent. I'm not familiar. I don't think I've ever seen one of those watches. But I'm going to tell you this. It's funny that they mentioned Hublot. I was at Moyers Jewelers the other day and somebody bought a Hublot while I was there. And I was like, I've never seen it, the purchase. I don't know. It's odd to think about that, seeing that Hublot gets so much hate on YouTube. Happy New Year, Godfather, Happy New Year. This year, happy Father. Godfather will be This is my prediction. He will be the #1 barbecuing agent of the year. So if you want to get some good barbecue going out there, well, you have to schedule an appointment first. All right, get familiar, tell them who you are, and then if you get the invite, then you can go out there. I just can't invite you to Godfather's thing. You already know what it is. But then once you're in, follow him on Instagram, and he does a countdown. It's dope. It's almost like counting down. That countdown when you buy Zellos. Count down the days and stuff like that. That's Godfather. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Now, let's move on to something else. I got a question. What do you think is going to be the most affordable #1 watch or watch brands this year? And I got one that it ain't never going nowhere, ever. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, bye.
There's nothing that can destroy Casio sales. Nothing. So my prediction, and this is a true prediction, I predict that Casio is going to have a knockout year this year. Oh, guess what? If you look at my thumbnail, I was looking at Timex. Somebody had me looking at Timex, man. It's funny. I was looking at Timex, and then a particular individual, a YouTuber, if you will, happened to had dropped a video, and he let's just say his prediction could come true because he did some research, some detective research, like Batman level research on finding these watches. So he's predicting that Timex will have some new stuff come out this year, and they do look pretty good too. That titanium GMT. That's if you look at my thumbnail, it's a titanium GMT. Teddy showed that video yesterday or day before yesterday, something like that. I think it's a dope watch. So if you're a fan of Timex, this may be the year for you. Timex Expedition. Yep, wrist on round. You saw that video. Yep. Okay, now. Let's get out of the prediction phase and let's talk about something that's real that you don't see. How many of you guys went over there and saw the Jack Mason video? Now, I wore this on New Year's Eve. I brought the New Year's in wearing this piece. And this year, I will actually take the bracelet off, the strap off, and put the bracelet, because I bought the bracelet too when I got this watch, and I just couldn't take this off. This strap, man, is so comfortable. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is the hydro timer, no date, and it was that white just got me, man, and the way it glows. This is probably like one of the best dyed watches I have, right? But I would want you to go and look at the video. All right, Auntie Mama's Kitchen, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, really do. I want you to go by and just look at the story of how Jack Mason came to be, what they went through. It gives you an appreciation about having the watch. For me, it did. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And the calls start. They begin. That's crazy. Ramon, Michael Bray. Yes, this right here, it is. This is out of Texas. And they were the first micro brand to have a Miota movement in there. I think it's the 9075 was the first one, and that was an Straddle timer, true GMT. And this one, I believe, is the 9039, which is a no. I didn't want the date on it, so I like this, like a no date option. This is cool. This is cool. So this is one of those companies, I think, just like fast forwarding this year. And I'm just basing this conversation off of listening to Dennis last night. He believes that some companies, because the watch market is so saturated with micro brands, some will fall away. There's some fall away. Like, I'm curious to, I've never seen anybody talk about C-Home. Yeah, C-Home. Let's see if I can look this up. I can show you guys what I'm talking about. C-Home watches. think there's really nice timepieces, man. So that's Seahome right there. Personal opinion, what do you guys think about that? That's just one model. And we'll go to the flats. So what I just showed you was the offshore. This is the flats. This is their chronograph. And the price is down at the bottom, $3,400. Now, the one thing I do know about this, I saw this watch 2 years ago. I went to, it's been 2 years now, when I went out to Texas. And I can tell you that the watch is an analog G-Shock. This thing was built to take like some abuse, right? And I've mentioned this watch before, but I've yet, hey, what's up, DK? I've yet to really see anybody showcase this watch. Now, I talked to the owner, and he has this thing just like, who was it? Nomadic. Nomadic states that if you send your watch in, if you buy a watch with Nomadic and you send it in at the 5-year interval to get, services and stuff like that, that renews your warranty on it, right? For a lifetime. He's the same way. He does the same thing. Now, he gives you a warranty, but if you send it in to be serviced, he will take care of it for the life of the watch. He guarantees that this watch will last though. So, he told me the whole breakdown, but this is a company that, like, and that watch is $3,400. And where we at right now, and I can't put everybody in this category, but based on the people I've talked to, some people aren't willing to spend over a certain dollar amount, and if they do, at the $3,400 price point, you can get into a pre-owned Tudor. You can probably buy a brand new Tudor at the $3,400 mark, depending on what Tudor it is. If you want to find out what's the best Tudor to get, ask DK. He's a Tudor fanboy and a representative. I know he's working for them. He probably got a Tudor store on the sub over there ripping off those soldiers. Shameful. Oh, my bad. Was I not supposed to tell you a secret? Another watch. Let me ask you guys this. You guys ever heard of eGuard watches? eGuard Watch Company? I've shown this before, but I know there's some new people here today. So this one has that Richard Mille style, and this one is, you see it, eGuard. Elon is the creator of this watch brand. And he actually has a partnership with William Shatner. William Shatner has his own watch with this company. And this is but you don't see, but he's doing well because he has his own culture of people that's buying the watches. Plus, he's an advocate. He's a guy that, man, I like Elon, man. He stands for what he stands for, man. Let me see, K1 glass. This is called a Patriot. Richard Mille style. And leather is pretty good. Now, I would say I know he did mention how challenging it was to make that crystal for you. See the distortion on the crystal? But eGuard watches, man, like, have you heard of this brand? That's my question to you guys. And how does that fare for them in 2025? And if that is true, what Dennis mentioned last night, there may be some brands that go away. Robert Wood, good afternoon. About to get driving. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Mr. Wood is in the building. Tudor is DK Saxon. Wow, bro. Retail price of which one? What am I? The retail price of which one? Well, let's just do this one. This one is, I don't know if you can get this one still. He has a few of these models left, but this one is $799, I believe. And the bracelet, it hits you, was it $749? Because I think it's like $825 if you get the bracelet. So it may be like $750. And this one, I think, cracked up around $300 ish, between $300 to $350. E-Guard. Oh, E-Guard, yeah. This one's around. Now, the thing with this one, I paid what did I pay? Like 325, 330. I pre-ordered this watch. Before I even knew, like, I didn't know what it was going to be like. I just wanted to try it. This was honestly, for those that don't know, this was my first step into micro brands. This one, right? This is my first test of micro brands, and I haven't looked back since. I think micro brands just offer a great value, but shoot, even some of those micro brands are starting to creep up in price. I will show you another watch that I recommend. This is something I recommend, and you guys can go and check it out at your own leisure. And it is Cincinnati Watch Company. Cincinnati Watch Company. Now this is their field watch, right? This is to be it's. So I have on a field watch right now, right? This falls in the same category, but it has this elegant look to it, man. Look at that seconds track, man. That's sucker, man. That's crazy. This bracelet didn't come with it. I bought this bracelet off of Amazon. But I'll let you see. They regulate it, they test it, all in Ohio. I've seen it, the operations, I see what they do. Arco Deco style. They have their own design language, but I recommend that you go over to Cincinnati Watch Company to check out what they have. I don't have it linked in the description, but I do have linked in the description are 3 places. Like whatever you think your prediction is going to be, go check out. I have Trifecta down in the bottom. I also have Exquisite down in the bottom. And then, what was the last one? There's a third. Oh, Moyers Jewelers. Now, two of them, I left my code. So Exquisite, and some people don't know this, that if you go to Exquisite, I do have a discount code with them too. So if you buy a certain thing, that you do have to buy something over $1,000 at Exquisite. Just like I'm just being upfront and tell you. So if you're looking to get something at the $1,000 mark, put in Trapvision for the code before you check out. You have to put your email and like so that you can track it. But then right below that tier, you'll see, hey, you have any discount codes, and there you go. If you want to see the video when the founder was on the channel, here it is. Thanks, Vic. Appreciate it. Wrist presence is beautiful. I saw the brand. Yo, Dale. What up, Dale? I said, yo. Hey, I'm going to tell you another watch brand. I'll tell you the first watch brand that, it was after that. I was offered the opportunity of reviewing Second Hour. This is an old model. This is actually a prototype. This is old. This is like, 2-3 years old, right? And I got my hands on this one, and I was impressed with it. I was looking at the loom is amazing. And I'll tell you a little secret. Second Hour, right? Well, like, do they warranty work? Their warranty work comes right here to Kokomo, which is by me, not too far from me. So I'll tell you this. The current price of let's see what's the current price of this. Let's see, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the price is for that one. Let's see, Second Hour watches.
You can if you want, I suppose.
Let's see, around $760. All right, let's see, all products, all watches. They got other stuff too. Well, wait a minute, what's this? They got one what is this called? The Jan Clear MK2. That's 12. I don't know. You have to do the calculations. 1,200 Aussie. But look at the watch and the loom. And that's one thing I will say. The loom on this thing is nuts. It is nuts, bro. But they do have, okay, so they got one. So I think their starting price is around $600, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. That's 370 USD. So that's cheaper. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay, they got the conversion down there. So it's 1200 Aussie, 764 USD. So anywhere from 370 all the way up to $800 is their price range for that. And they give a great warranty on it, but it's just the quality of the watch, man. And with this being an older model, still dope. And let me see, do they have one for the note? They just have 3 levels of micro adjust. But again, this is the prototype from 2.5 years ago. And this one, they have changed it. This is called the Giant Stride, so they have changed it since I had it, but I do recommend. Let's see, what's the new Casio ring is dope. I have to check that out.
Because they do grill the fish on the flat top of everything else, but so we're not going to see it with that. And we do have the bread and I can do the French toast.
I didn't know that. I guess I didn't really think about it.
You never know when Dale comes. Dale's always around.
It makes sense if we have to work for bread.
That's one thing about YouTube, I know. No, let me finish this. Oh no. Dale is me. Oh, somebody got deleted. If you come over here, you're not talking about watches, bro, man, you're gonna get sniped, bro. Okay, Sandeep Trap, which watch till date do you think is rare and feel lucky to get your hands on it? Did I have in my collection? If you're talking about my personal collection, I have to think about that for a second. What is the most rare? I don't know, maybe. Well, I'll tell you what. And it was based off of price, but I normally don't go over $1,000 on watches. I just don't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'll stick to a certain price point because I have my reasons. But that PRX chronograph, when I got that one, I was like, yo, that was way outside of what I normally have, right? And anybody can buy that watch if you got $1,800. So I would say that one. But then I have a couple of other watches that are very important to me that were gifts from other people. I have a diamond timepiece that my wife gifted me. I think that was when my, what anniversary was the 18th year anniversary, I think. So that one is important to me. I don't think I would ever got that one. It's actually an Invicta Pro Diver with the Salida 200 in it. A little over, is it just, I think it had 2 carats of diamonds on it. So that was really important. I like working alone. That way I don't have to share the tape. God, dog, boy. Lee, I thought you was going to turn over a new leaf, man, in 2025, bro. I thought you was going to go legit, brother. Thought you was going to be straight. Okay, I'm going to show you the last watch, really. I've showed this watch a few times before. This is the pouch it comes in, Swiss Watch Company. They have changed their logo since then. Has sort of the sort of an Omega vibe to it, if you will. I think sort of an Omega vibe. I would like to see them come out with another version of this, different colorway. Change up the dial, you know what I'm saying? And if they could keep it at the same price, or I mean, based on what they do, even if they went up to, let's say, because this was, I paid $4.99 for this watch. Hold up, I'll show you again. Because I don't want to be accused of not, this is a Swiss Watch Company. I don't want you guys saying they were like, Trap, I didn't see the watch. Show me again. So you have driver's extension on there, push button deployment. All right. Y'all see underneath, you see the teeth under there? Boom. There you go. Chunky. Oil pressed case back. That's legit, ain't it? That's super legit. In my humble opinion. And yes, the date and everything, this watch wasn't wound up. So I know Vic is in the building, and Vic will get me for having the wrong date on here.
I know. But did you see my skills? I was Spider-Man.
The potatoes, the mashed potatoes, they're saying, right? Fried or
The mashed potatoes, no, we actually,
So that's right up my alley. Excursion. Kind of like an excursion bracelet.
Actually, I don't know why.
Well, here you go, Vic. 117.23. Get out of here, bro. I'm just a taxpaying citizen, sir.
Occasionally, that it's gonna burn.
He's him turn over new wrist.
You're right, right? It's Cajun, it's not like how Cajun.
Glad to hear.
Just try it.
Bro, yeah, I don't believe Lee talking about something. Yeah, you a taxpaying citizen, all right.
what do you want as your main meal? Do you want that burger?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that first.
Cheese?
Oh, by the way, the loom on this thing is nuts.
Instead.
Come on, Trap. If you're going to show,
Yeah, but you said 5 cheese.
nope,
And the mac and
Oh,
cheese?
and the mac and cheese?
nope.
You said
I'm
5 cheese there,
not
5 cheese
JJ.
on the burger.
How about that? How about that? I like to live on the edge, man. Send a popo after me. 'Cause I know Vic got a squad car on his way to come get me. By the time they get here, I'll be gone. How about that?
Which one do you want? Chocolate?
All right, so
Cheese?
I showed you guys a couple of timepieces. We talked about a little bit. We didn't really go into detail about, you know what I'm saying, the predictions. I think, honestly, the predictions are great and fine and all. Realistically, you guys are going to choose what watch that really you're attracted to. You know, some watches that you don't even know exist. So this year, I predict, or I'll tell you right now, that I will be going to different vendors. I'll be going to some spots that you guys can actually pick and choose from. If you're going to be buying watches this year, if you want to spend a ton of money on watches, I'll go to those places too. I've never been too exquisite, but I've looked at their showroom and stuff online. Pretty nice place. I had the opportunity to go. Well, I don't think I had the opportunity. They were doing an event in November when I went on a cruise. I was actually there that Saturday, but I couldn't break away because we had a cruise. So it was a great deal. It wasn't that far from, I think it was like 40 minutes from where I was. But anyway, maybe one day I'll get a chance to go in there and film and you guys will see the setup. I'm gonna try my best to get down there because that's another reason why I'm not doing a lot of watch buying this year, is because I'd much rather take some of that money to travel to see some of these ADs. And I told you guys last year that there's a couple places I'm going to Teddy shop, most definitely going there, and just to look to show you guys what he got in there. But for me, my top watches for this year will be my Certina, Formex for sure, and I may get that PRX, that forged carbon. We'll see. It's just that's up in the air. But those two watches, if nothing else, those two watches that I just mentioned are a must. Those are like flat out. Those are the two that got away from last year. I really don't regret how I bought. Now I bought a couple of pieces, man, and my collection is crazy at this point. I'm curious to see where glycine goes. I know that's up in the air. I've been on Facebook and there's collectors that are very upset with the direction of Invicta right now, and I'm not so much concerned about their direction, but I do want to know what happened. Like, where does that leave glycine? Because if Invicta's just promoting like this blowout sale, liquidation sales and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, there's two sides to this coin. If you're an Invicta collector, or if you just got into Invicta, you're gonna kill it right now. You can get Invicta for more than half of what we paid for just 3 years ago. So you're doing good, but at the same time, I can't vouch for the quality because I don't have any of the newer ones. I know there was some shortcuts taken on some pieces. Based on this glycine that I have one older glycine sub, and there's a difference in the quality of these watches. There's a difference, man. This is more like a rush job, in my opinion. I like the watch, the head of the watch, A1. I personally wouldn't go and get another glycine for this year, something new. I'm not. If I get another glycine, it would be something that was from 10 years ago, and I saw those on eBay. So that's, yeah. Hold on, let me get into the chat. Nobody's bought more than JJ. Trap, would you rather have a Zodiac Super C1 or a Rado Captain Cook? I'm going Rado. Yeah, that Captain Cook. Because I had both of them on, man. They were, where were they at? When we were up in Chicago. And I tried both of them out because I like Zodiac. I think Zodiac is dope, man. But that Captain Cook is, yeah. Rado was another brand too, man. I definitely would love to own one of those, and I plan on owning one of those. Like, I have a 5-year plan of watches that I want to have in my collection. This year, I'm not trying to go over 5 watches this year. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And it depends on what I'm planning. Man, Friday, I'm either going to go live or I'm going to drop a video for you guys Friday. But I have an important meeting Friday. Very important meeting. And if I get a chance, I may just drop a video because I want to show you guys something. For those that are trying to buy something different, something new in their collection, if you are a fan of Luminox, right? I'm going to get the story together for you guys for Luminox. I will be out at Kokomo Watch Company, and we're going to go through some details. So they have an opportunity for anybody that's ever wanted to get into Luminox, but you didn't want to pay the extreme price. I got you. I'll have the price list, the discounts, and all that stuff, man. That's for anybody that want to do that. And secondly, there's one Luminox that I'm planning on. I got something special for the Luminox that I have in my possession, and there's going to be towards the end of the year. It'll be a giveaway, right? It'll be a giveaway, but that watch will be purchased by me, and I'm going to auction that off, and the proceeds that come in will go towards Veteran Center here in Indianapolis, and then we'll go from there. Now, I do want to help some vets in other places. I will be getting, there is a friend of mine, he helps with vets, and there's actually a watchmaker school out in Pennsylvania, right? I talked to him early in the year of 2024, about paying for somebody to go to school, right? I'm going to try to get that done this year. That's one of my goals, is to send a veteran that wants to go to school. We're going to pay the tuition or whatever we got to do to get in. And I don't think it costs that much for a 2-year thing. There was one vet. There's a story. Now we'll get into that. I'm not going to get into it today, but there's a success story that I want you guys to hear. But yeah, I'm working some stuff out. We're gonna get it, man. This year's gonna be amazing. Tough question, Monk. Man, no, I'm going Captain Cook. Both of them are amazing, but Captain Cook is it for me. He is on his way to win Guinness World Record for watch collecting, Vic. Stainless steel, yeah. Stainless. Hio silver. Can't go wrong with emerald green. Long ranges in the building. The Zeus of collecting has just joined. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Kimosabi, Happy New Year. Cartier tank watch is also unique. Well, yes, Cartier is very unique. I'm gonna tell you something else too. Alternatives to that, if you just like that design, Seiko has their own tank, and I'm talking about this watch is under $200, man. Under $200. And get this, if you like that tank design, that was another one that I said I was going to. I'm gonna work with Jake. Oh, speaking of which, my man Jake offered to help me with giveaways this year. So you guys stay tuned. Man, I'm telling you, this year is going to be a very good year to be a watch collector, just to be human, man. And I believe we're going to need it because we don't know where it is, man. That was one thing I did ask ChatGPT as well as Google about the climate of watch buying. And since 2022, we've seen a decline in people buying watches and stuff like that because of the economic unsureties. That is exactly what ChatGPT told me, as well as Google. And some people are reserving, they're keeping their coins to themselves, and if they do buy, they're buying Casio, they're buying Timex, they're buying Citizen. Those are safe bets. And I'm telling you right now, you can get, like, if you really want to, I don't care, like taking a prediction out, if you just like, hey, you love watches and you want something, just something new on your wrist, I'm telling you, Seiko is a safest bet you can get, and there's discounts like you can always get from Seiko, Citizen, Casio. Bro, if you don't care about quartz watches, which quartz are dope, and like honestly, I know that we get into this discussion on YouTube, on social media, that quartz watches are soulless. But you can't deny the aesthetics, man, and just the durability. And if you are a fan of the PRX, I'm gonna tell you the best option to get is a quartz version. Super accurate, durability, great. It's a great watch, and dude, you can get it for under $300 with my discount at Trifecta. Oh yeah, I'm rocking my guy Heavy. You'll hear that, man. Cartier tank is, I read that. You should set a quota on how many you have to sell before you can buy it. Try to consolidate. Trap, I want to donate a Magnum when you. Okay, will do, bro.
Do they have red light therapy?
Rolex. Columbia, PA is a National Watch Museum and school. Really? I didn't know that. Thank you for that information. Hold on, let me pin that up there for people to see that. If you missed that, I didn't know that. Longines makes a nice tank alternative. Oh yeah. I'm glad you say. You know what, Monk? When I go back out there to Jake's, man, if I don't remember, man, just remind me, and will, because I love that watch. That watch is beautiful. Happy New Year, Sing. Wise Timepiece out of Thailand is the #1 brand to buy in 2025. Holden, I'm going to tell you what. I humbly agree with you. I was looking at Wise and I was highly impressed. I think that is a great option for people, man. I just want something of quality, something that, just a beautiful timepiece, and you're not breaking the bank. I see that, and that's something I'm going to tell you guys. Despite me going to Moyers or even promoting Exquisite timepiece, because Exquisite, I think the most expensive watch I saw on Exquisite was over $700,000. Pretty sure I can find one that costs more than that. But for those of us that are traveling around there, anywhere from $300 to $1,000, I will show you those watches all the time. Let me see if I get my hands on that Timex, man, that titanium. I got to get my hands on that one. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I just want to check it out. So I'm going to do some research to see where I can find that watch in the metal and show you guys. Because I saw when Teddy showed it, I was like, yo, that watch is dope. I like that, right? I just want to see it. Just want to see it. And I'll show you guys as soon as I find it. Frederic Constant makes one as well. Now, Moyer Jewelers has Frederic Constant. I don't know if I've seen the tank version of it, though. We just have to go out and find out. Y'all late to Wise train. Bro, what do you think about Titan ceramic watch videos I've seen? Oh no, that was a cool watch, man. Price wise and everything, man. Again, that watch that you sent me fits a criteria, man. And those are the watches that I want to focus on for people, giving them different options, right? That's affordable. That's affordable. Because here's the deal, man. We can give praise and hail to the Holy Trinity, if you will, you know, with the Vacherons, APs, and Protects. The craftsmanship is there. But, you know, outside of marveling over that, you know, there's a number of people that will never spend $80,000 on a watch. They'll never buy the Cupitus. They'll never buy the Nautilus. You know what I'm saying? Like, either they don't value it or it's out of their reach. It makes no sense. It may not, and then the other thing too, it may not fit into their lifestyle. Because you imagine getting a $80,000 watch if you saved up or you made some type of, you had some stocks or something like that, and it just popped up, and you was like, hey, you know what? I got $80,000 to spend on a watch, and you bought that, and you didn't like it. Then you have to go through. You go to an AD for that or a boutique, and they're like, well, you haven't bought from us before, so here, this is what we got to offer you. You're like, well, no, I want that. No, this is what I got to offer you. So you have that. So look. We're gonna stick to some watches that you could possibly get and marvel over the ones that, you know, the titanium one. Try. Hold on. 3 hour, you in a 3 hour meeting. Why was it so windy in the stadium? There were a bunch of fans. Our first dad joke for 2025 on this channel. Two most underrated and highly affordable are Hamilton and, of course, the Wise Adamascus 9 and the new Hamilton Titanium Field Watch. Yeah, I saw that. Now that Field Watch is over. I know Jake has one. I think a couple of them. Why did the eggs all break? Because they crack each other up. Gosh.
No, we're
somebody stop Wayne saying he's on the road. We had a 3 hour meeting. Not a Cowboys fan. Wow.
Pull it off. Okay,
I will go and check that watch out. I'm actually about to get up out of here. I'm gonna go on my runs, and if I find it, of course, I'll do some shorts, take a picture of it, and dedicate that video to Monk. Thank you for informing us, man. You have a wealth of knowledge, man. John Juan, what's going on, man? Hamilton Khaki, yes. Is Rodney Dangerfield here? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Today is my mom's birthday, but she is, well, blessed to you in the memory of your mother, man. Celebrate the life that she had and the fact that she raised a good guy. Salute to you and your moms. In the memory of your mother. What did the elephant say to the naked man? You breathe through that thing? Oh my gosh. Oh man, bro. Whew. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Thank you guys for watching my very first episode of 2025. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for being a part of the membership, being subscribed to it. We hit 3,000 subscribers on here for those that missed it. And then check this out. We can talk at a later time, man. I will have a panel for us to sit down and talk and enjoy this thing that we love all the time, man. And I'm gonna steal some stuff, man. You guys spent your precious time with me, so I thank you for that. And I'm not saying it the way that these other people said, but that is dope. The fact that you spent some time with me. I don't care if it was 2 seconds, all the way up to 10 minutes. If you stay here the whole hour, man, salute you, man. You are the GOAT. Hold on, wait a minute. Last joke. What did the sink say to the toilet? You look flushed. Gosh. Woo. Man. Zinger. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys. And Dad, will you put the shirt on? No, it won't fit me. With that, it's 12 a.m. here in India. Oh man, 12 a.m. Thank you for being up so late. Appreciate you, man. That is crazy. Amazing. 8 watches for 2025. Jay Jones bought, yeah, I'm pretty sure Jay Jones bought like 15 watches already. No, Jay Jones, you did buy some watches for this year. Anyway, that's for another episode. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. And till the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed. Awesome live, y'all.